forget to scoop up something to munch on at rrgsnacks.com, our online concession stand that has an assortment of Applewood smoked bacon jerky, freeze-dried goodies, and butter toffee peanuts.
So Stephen tWitch boss widow is still spilling his tea, and their So You Think You Can Dance castmate is sick of it. Do you hear me? She don't want to hear no more about it. And I like her for that. I like Miss Courtney Ann Plant, who wrote this long caption. Courtney went off on her tail. I mean, ate her up, okay, and left no crumbs. Let me give you a little backstory before I get into this awesome read. So back in December of 2022, he and his wife had just celebrated their 9th wedding anniversary. tWitch was found deceased in a motel near their home. The cause of his passing was determined to be a self-inflicted wound. He was 40 years old. After his passing, a lot of people accused his widow, Allison Holker, of using his passing for publicity. She got a book coming out next month about her healing journey. People magazine published an exclusive. They had an interview with her on January 7th, and Allison described how weeks after his passing, she was in his closet picking out an outfit for him to wear in his casket when she said, a shoebox full of substances. And she went on and gave a quote about, I didn't know about it, and it was alarming, and I had no clue, and blah, blah, blah. Not to say that men and husbands can't hide things from wives, and wives can't hide things from husbands, but you knew who this man was, and you knew his battle with mental illness, and it's not uncommon for people who struggle with mental illness and depression and anxiety to self-medicate. You was married to a black man, and for some reason in this country, black is just associated with everything deviant. And so for that reason, I don't appreciate it. That's information that nobody really needed to know. You could have kept that to yourself. And so that's why I like this Courtney Plant and what she had to say. And she was a former cast member on So You Think You Can Dance, and she knows tWitch. And let me read y'all, my favorite thing that she said. She said, hold on. She says, you've moved on. You living your life. You own every red carpet you can get on, every celebrity role you can sit in, every magazine you can be in, and you needed to do this? Get a journal, a therapist, a friend, but publishing a book shamelessly, sharing the pages of your husband's journal? People magazine? What a joke. Yes, he took his own life, which is a fact all of us still can't fathom. And he was clearly having mental health issues, hurting so deeply. And this is your example of empathy, of your love? This smear campaign for a buck is absolutely not what he would have ever wanted. Yeah, she said you're a living, breathing bulldozer. I like that. Bulldozer. I'm going to start using that. I'm going to use that one myself. And I don't think she's lying. I think it feels very opportunistic. And then, Courtney also said that she changed her name. She didn't get maybe a legal official name changed, but she dropped Boss. Yeah, she dropped the Boss name like 48 hours. I mean, it's not like you Jay-Z and Beyonce and you got to separate yourself from, any alleged activity your husband may be, tied to, and posthumously. I mean, you ain't no Beyonce girl, okay? I just think it's real tacky. It lacks empathy, and it looks like you never held love or space for the man other than to just see what you could get out of it. And maybe you didn't finish draining him before he went to glory. So you just figure you'll ride the train after he's gone to glory. And I don't know if I ever said this to y'all besties, but it's something I believe in thoroughly, that, to the white women who choose to marry black men, it comes with a level of responsibility that you otherwise may not have signed up for, whether you like it or not, because you have chosen to marry a black man and have black children. I don't care what you say. You can call them mixed and interracial all day long. Them kids is black, okay? And so a certain accountability and responsibility comes with that because of the way our society is structured. And then you coming out with all this so-called dirt. And she could have done it if her husband was white. But what I'm saying, and it still would have been just as tacky. I'm just saying it's a double whammy to black people because you have a responsibility to uphold this man's legacy, not only for his sake, but the sake of his children and protecting them. And this is something you could have shared with them if you found that it was, something that you needed to do. You didn't have to do that publicly. So I don't like this lady. I guess y'all can tell that. And kudos to Courtney for the clapback, okay? Yes, ma'am.